Yo,
Hello.
we're here.
We've got a more exciting Star Wars Unlimited gameplay for you.
So we have IG-88 versus Cassian,
Yeah.
first of all, and then we have Grand Inquisitor Blue versus Thrawn Yellow,
Mmm.
and then Boba Green versus Tarkin Yellow.
Mmm.
So we'll see if Boba Green can live up to its hype as
Yeah.
best deck.
As I was building decks for today, I had like a whole bunch of yellow decks to build.
Yeah.
And turns out the yellow curves are very, very similar. Interested to see what the minor nuances between them all are. We'll get into some games here.
Okay.
Hello, J-Mac.
How's it going?
So,
I'll say
right.
Cassian, I guess.
All right, I'll play IG-88.
Okay. If you're watching on YouTube, we'll have deck lists and such in the description of the video. So scroll down and you'll see. You took that IG-88 to your locals yesterday, right?
So yeah, there was an event in downtown. So parking was a nightmare. Plus, I think there's a series of big money tournaments, either SGCs or a couple other. There's like a whole string of 1 and 5K prize pool tournaments that are going on for Star Wars Unlimited right now that a lot of the local guys have been going to. And those just happen to be on the weekend. So like the Orlando one from last week, the 5K one, that the Vader Blue one.
Yeah.
That was there were a number of locals that went to that. So first time
watching
watching
That's
live.
your first time chat, so welcome.
First time chat. It's all coming together.
Yeah.
It's all plausible enough.
Glad you made it.
Okay. So this IG-88 is different. If you're a longtime viewer, I was championing a 24 one-drop IG-88 deck early on. I have since abandoned it as the game has gotten more control-y. I think if you're playing like an aggressive tempo-based deck, I think you actually have to slow down the curve quite a bit. So that's what we've done here. So this IG-88 actually focuses more on space. 19 got the initiative. This IG-88 focuses more on space combat. The idea is that you want to try to hit the opponent where they're weakest. So, all right, we don't have a 2-drop, so we're just gonna mulligan. You've got some overstated, like you've got Boba Fett and Crafty Smuggler. Both of those they compete for the ground fairly well. IG-88 himself is a beat stick, since he's a 5 power. I mean, I know IG-88's probably got the worst toughness, but IG-88 does have the most power of any leader. So
the 4 toughness is pretty brutal because he dies to like literally every.
He dies to a lot of stuff. To a lot of stuff. However, if you get like 2 attacks with IG-88 into their base, you're in great shape.
Yeah.
All right. I think I have to resource that, and I can easily resource that. Okay, I am going to play a Cartel Spacer.
Play R2. Look at the top. Bottom that card.
All right, I'll seize.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm assuming you're passing. Okay.
Yep.
All right. I have to make a decision. If I want to, my interaction this turn involves keeping all of my mana open, but I do also want to get IG-88 value. So I'm gonna play a TIE fighter, and I'll tell you to go ahead. I'm gonna opt to try to get some IG-88 value.
I will play Fighters for Freedom.
Okay. I'm gonna play a Mining Guild TIE fighter.
I'll attack your base for 1.
I'm gonna IG-88 you with the Cartel Spacer and hit you for 3.
I will Metal Ceremony R2.
Okay. I'll seize.
Okay, I'll pass. Base getting a little scary.
All right. I'm gonna IG-88 the Mining Guild TIE fighter into you
For 2.
for 2, and I'm gonna pay 2 and draw a card.
I'll play Fleet Lieutenant, and I'll have R2 fight your base for 4.
Okay.
And look at the top card. And I'll keep that there.
I'm gonna play a Cartel Spacer, and I'm gonna exhaust the Fighters for Freedom.
I'll use Cassian. Draw.
The Cartel Spacer is gonna hit you for 2.
I'll Metal Ceremony R2. He's getting all kinds of
One
medals.
brave droid.
That's so brave.
I'll attack you for 2.
I will take initiative.
Okay. Pass.
Okay.
Oh, I got a resource. I think it's this. Okay.
Tiger base for 3. Look at the top card. Leave that there.
I'm gonna pay 5. I'm gonna Bosk the Fighters for Freedom.
All right. I'm gonna Wing Leader the Fleet Lieutenant.
Oh, IG-88. I've not used IG-88. All right, the Mining Guild TIE Fighter is going to trade with Wing Leader.
I'm gonna play 3PO and say 2. Prize strike.
Okay. I'm going to swing this TIE Fighter into your base for 3.
I'll take your base for 5.
Okay. Tapped out.
Yep.
We're going to deploy IG-88.
Okay. I'll take initiative.
Okay. Spacer is going to go into you for 3. Spacer is going to go into you for 3. IG-88. That's like 5 in your base puts you to 21. And then you have to like, all right, 5 in your base.
Okay.
All right.
Next.
Yep. Okay. Am I resourcing Yeah, I think I am resourcing.
All right, I'll surprise strike 3PO into IG-88.
Move.
I'll choose. What's the math look like?
What's
the
go to the math?
It is 3 cost.
3.
A lot of 3s.
Yeah.
A whole lot of 3s. I'll say 3. I'll draw the card. Oh, it's Millennium Falcon.
Okay.
Which is pretty good against you.
4. Yeah, Bosk to your base for 4.
Play the Falcon.
Alright, I am going to Asteroid Sanctuary the Falcon, and I'm going to shield a Cartel Spacer.
Deploy and or.
I'm going to hit you for 2.
Attack your base for 5.
Okay.
Draw a card.
Hit you for 2.
I'll die.
Totally going stick house on each other.
Yeah, just
I got
wailing.
I got damage with Bosk somewhere. It doesn't matter there.
Yeah, I don't think it'll kill anything, right?
Nah,
Just some damage.
just a little bit of damage.
What do I have in sideboard for this matchup? Nothing. Nothing?
You're not trying to get
Fang
out.
Fighter doesn't do anything.
You're not trying to get out aggroed
Yeah.
like as Cassian.
Wolf doesn't do
Right?
anything. Sparkle Rebellion is
Here's the
garbage.
problem with Red Yellow Hero, in my opinion. It's a fun combination, but you do not have anti-aggro tools.
Yeah.
You don't have. There's no yellow life gain. There's
no
no
Sentinel.
red life gain.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's not really Sentinel to speak of outside of like Gamorrean Guard. And I'm not
Marine Guard could be worth playing, but didn't help me in space, that's for sure.
right.
I guess Bombing Run
Yeah.
would have
Yeah.
helped. would help
Bombing Run.
if I had that.
Yeah. Bombing Run would be a consideration, but then you're like paying 5 for Bombing Run, instead of like
Playing 2 guys.
Yeah, playing 2 guys.
Doing damage to the opponent. I don't know. It's tough.
Yeah. All right. I'm sideboarding in Force Chokes just because it kills ground units. Taking out Imperial Interceptors. This IG-88 deck, since you're doing a lot of stuff in space, I put main deck Imperial Interceptors and
Stuff might have like damage on it from killing your stuff.
Yeah,
right?
and
it finishes them off.
and main deck Disabling Fang Fighter,
Mm.
because you can get rid of shields, experience tokens, and then you also have the upside of having main deck
I mean, that's
Fang
kind
Fighter.
of good, right? Because
Yeah.
you can get rid of lightsabers, you can get rid of
Traitorous.
entrenched, traitorous.
Yeah.
Yep.
Entrench was another big one, right? Like
Yeah.
if you deploy IG-88, they entrench them. You Fang Fighter, you like.
Although to be fair, IG-88 entrenched is fine.
Yeah.
Kind of. You know, it's
Yeah,
just sitting
he-
there giving your guys raid.
yeah.
That's totally
Plus,
fine.
he'd kill dudes too,
Yeah.
right? Like he'd take 2 or 3 people. With
I
him
think
before
of all the leaders, he might be one of the most fine with leaders to
Yeah.
be sitting there entrenched.
yeah, because his ability is actually better.
It's better. Yeah. It's not. You're not losing out on the like action at all. I wonder if initiative will help me at all. I think I got to take trades if I can, but I just didn't have enough opportunity to.
Missing low drops, so we're gonna mulligan. It's possible I slowed this IG-88 deck down too much, seeing as how I've missed 2 drops in 2 of my openers. That's not like good, right?
Yeah.
2 out of 3 so far. We'll see. So one of the things, so when I made the 24 1-drop IG-88 deck, my rationale was I want to be able to make sure that I can play people and always use IG-88's ability. Now I think IG-88's ability is what won me that game because it was really close. The racing was pretty tight.
Yeah.
Extremely tight. And
You ended up overkilling me by 2 damage. The end last turn.
I think 1.
1 damage.
1 damage. Yeah.
What's up, Joker?
Now, so something that I realized playing limited with IG-88 was if you play a 2-drop one, they play 1 drop. They play 1 unit, and then you play 2 units on the second turn, a 2 plus a 1. You don't need 1 drops everywhere.
It's just much easier to be always online then, right? Because
Yeah.
you keep 1 ahead, you keep
Yeah.
pace. I'll play R2.
Okay. I gotta this.
I've been resourcing this because it just die to literally everything you do for free.
Yeah, spending mana to have your guy get killed in this seems pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna play a Mining Guild TIE Fighter.
I'll take initiative.
You got the initiative.
Wing leader. More medals for R2. He's decorated.
I'm gonna play Boba Fett.
Well, attack your base for 3.
Okay, take 3.
Look at the top card. Yeah, we'll keep that.
I'm gonna seize. I'm gonna Asteroid Sanctuary. I'm gonna exhaust R2 and shield the Mining Guild TIE Fighter.
I'll play Greedo.
All right, the Mining Guild TIE Fighter is gonna attack Wing Leader, and I'm gonna pay 2 to draw.
I'll play the Falcon.
Boba Fett is going to attack R2 before fight. He'll do 3 and then 3 damage.
I'll attack the TIE Fighter.
Toast. I am going to seize.
Okay, pass. I gotta pay $1.
Or it goes back to your hand.
Or it goes back to my hand.
I think there are, like against blue control decks, I think you're fine putting the Falcon back in your hand a lot of times.
Even with the damage on it, especially if I think you're still playing Interceptors in your deck.
Yeah.
It's actually probably good to bring it back to hand this turn. I will...
Unless you got other stuff you want to do with your mana.
Yeah. I might. But I don't know if I will or not, is the thing.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm going to bounce it.
Okay. All right.
Actually, I'm not bouncing it. I'll pay.
Okay. Fett into Greedo sounds bad. I think I'll do Fett into your base for 3. I think Fett is worth more than Greedo.
I'll swing your base 3.
Okay. I'm gonna play a strafing gunship.
I'm gonna draw with Andor.
Right. I'm gonna deploy IG-88.
I'll go 3 at your base.
Okay, take 3. I will send 5 to your base.
I'm gonna waylay the gunship.
Okay. I will seize.
All right, pass. I'll pay for Falcon.
Okay. What am I playing around here? I resourced like a Asteroid Sanctuary somewhere early because I already had the other one, and I was like, do I need to? Yeah, Asteroid Sanctuary would be insane here, right? Tap Greedo, shield Boba Fett would be so good. I wouldn't have to like decide, quibble over what should I play. Who should I attack with first? Should I attack with IG-88 first, or all right, I'm sending IG-88 in your base for 5. Let's take the 5.
I think I take Boba out then.
Okay.
I will take a shot. No.
Boba is dead. Okay. I'm going to play a 7th Fleet Defender. We'll shield. It just comes in and play shielded. So.
Base 3.
Okay. I'm gonna play a Fang Fighter.
Play for a cause I believe in.
Oh. Ow.
So you take 4. I was actually going to 4 cause to try to make Greedo, to set Greedo up or something. But it's funny because there's no events in there. That can get discarded. This can get discarded. Han Solo can kill IG-8 next turn, so maybe I just prep for that. I don't think red 3 is good enough. So I'll leave Han on top.
Okay, I'll take the initiative.
Okay, I'll deploy Cassian. I will play Sabine. Cassian could take out IG here, but next turn, you attack me for 5 first, because you know I have Han. 6 in the air. I have to bounce the Blame Falcon.
If you want to play a Han.
If I want to play Han. Oh boy. Alright, I'll stack your base for 4.
Okay.
We're aggro decks here. I do get to draw a card. And I'll pass.
Oh, I read all that out of order.
Yeah, same. Same. Now I'll take this back. When exactly you play the one resource to keep the Falcon in play? If you're tapped out, you just keep one to tap. You have to. You ready first. You ready all your resources first, and then you decide. If
yeah, I
you,
believe the Falcon itself specifies.
The Falcon says when you ready cards during the regroup phase, so it's after you're ready.
Yeah, the readying the cards is the last thing you do, because you draw the 2, then you decide what the resource, and all resources come into play exhausted. So you play your resource, then you ready all your cards, and then you decide which one you're going to pay. Now, it works with Han Solo in a way where Han doesn't decide until the beginning of the next action phase what card you're going to blow up. So you can blow up the one you used to pay with the Falcon. So you blow up the one that you used to pay for the Falcon.
Yeah.
All right. IG88. I think this game is over, but I can get Sabine here. You tap out for Han. If you tap out for Han, what does that do? 5, 18, another 6. Puts you to 24. I don't have like any. If I had like 2 surprise strikes in hand, how sick would that be?
That'd be pretty good.
That'd be pretty sick, wouldn't it? All right. IG's got to go to the base for 5. I think any sort of winning combination involves that.
Is blue Boba a good idea or green Boba the only way?
You could. I wouldn't discourage blue Boba. Yeah, don't let people tell you can't play that deck. Though Energy Conversion Lab is extremely powerful, and that's like plus you get tech, super laser tech, and I'm
gonna 4 cause. Can 4 cause miss in this deck? They can because there's Waylay.
Surprise strike.
Okay.
Yeah. So I did try to make sure that For a Cause was closer to auto hit.
I'm leaving Fleet Lieutenant on top.
Okay.
You're gonna take 4.
Yeah.
And then I'll draw from damaging your base. Cassian.
So I die to Fleet Lieutenant because I don't have a way to exhaust Cassian here. I can Cartel Spacer Sabine, which I guess I do, but then Cassian kills me.
Fleet Lieutenant Cassian.
I should have saved the Asteroid Sanctuary. If I had saved the Asteroid Sanctuary, I would have been in really good shape. Is this matchup whoever has initiative?
I was thinking that actually.
It might be whoever has initiative.
So important. Yeah.
Like turn 1.
It is really really important because it's almost impossible to get it back in the mid game. I think.
Yeah.
You can't get it back to like the 4th or 5th turn. I think.
One of the interesting things about blue Boba is that blue's got the best removal, so you do get discounts on your removal.
You can play more of like a control-y Boba.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and just use the fact that Boba and Fett's Fire Spray are extremely aggressively statted, right? Being able like if your opponent seizes, if you're just like sitting on removal, and your opponent is like, well, I don't want to play my dudes in a removal. And they seize, and then you can like play a Fett's Fire Spray and then go attack with it. Like that's just good stuff, right?
Another thing is like Boba's ability makes him best at that mid game point.
Yeah,
because he gets that many more activations, that many more actions in the mid game, that many more card plays. So figure out how to take advantage of that. You do get the bonus of his ability when you use removal spells.
Yeah, the thing is Boba Green handles aggro pretty well, and I would imagine Boba Blue is like a stone cold lock to beat those aggro decks, because you can like put devotion on Boba Fett, and that sounds like it sounds unkillable.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably something there. I'm not saying there's very few things I would consider like unplayable in this game.
Yeah, right. The question is
it as good as this?
Right. And honestly, it's going to depend on the matchup.
And it depends on the matchup.
Depends on the matchup. It depends on a couple of card choices. So.
Is it as good as this against this? Is probably more of the question.
Yeah.
Does blue Boba match up better against green Boba's bad matchups?
Yeah. Right. Or mono yellow Boba, right? Mono yellow Boba is also a popular deck. It's probably not as popular as green because you don't get like Darth Vader and stuff. But yeah. I think this is a mulligan. I've got stuff to play, but I'm not like crazy about the curve here, so we're gonna mulligan. Yeah, my last hand, my last hand started really slow. My only 1 or 2 drop was the Mining Guild TIE Fighter. I was gonna get to play Boba Fett, and he ended up pretty good because he killed that buffed R2.
Yeah.
Which, like the asteroid,
and he got Greedo too, ultimately.
Yeah,
and did damage.
The Asteroid Sanctuary was like close to cracking that game open for me.
I have a chance to play Premier Tournament on Saturday. We'll be playing Sabine Green, which is the best deck I have the cards for. I play not too many bad matchups. Yeah, that's the
yeah.
That is the hope.
So I would
figure out like what your bad matchups are.
Yeah, I would. So like if your opponent is playing green yellow, you like Wing Leader is not a card that you use on anything other than your leader, right? Because if you Wing Leader your 2-drop, they're gonna waylay it, or they're gonna treachery it. Like they're gonna do stuff to your early drops if you Wing Leader them. Wing Leader is much better on your hero. Interesting hand. Extremely interesting hand. Like I guess it's something like that.
Sabin.
I'm gonna play a Mining Guild TIE Fighter. Sorry, I have the initiative. I play Mining Guild TIE Fighter.
I was like, huh?
Sir,
what happened here? I'll pass. Or no,
you play
that. I play Sabine.
Yep. All right. Well, the order has been restored.
Yeah, we fixed it.
I'm gonna play the TIE Fighter.
No, I'll take initiative.
I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Ready? I'll play Falcon.
I'm gonna surprise strike the Mining Guild. Actually, I have to decide whether it's the Mining Guild or the actual TIE Fighter. Because if it's a surprise strike, this can like draw me some cards. I think it's the regular TIE Fighter.
Base 3.
Alright. I think seizing here is actually better than
do
1 damage.
Yeah, I agree. That is probably true. What sleeves do you use? Do you use double sleeve? We do not double sleeve. We
don't. I don't double sleeve.
A mixture of like.
I would double sleeve if I had foil. If I was playing a deck that had foils in it, and I like to warp, because at least that way
Holds them down. That's mostly Dragon Shields, Dragon Shield dual mats, Dragon Shield regulars. We have some Ultra Pro. Katanas.
What's currently on the table right now is just Dragon Shield mats. This is the Dragon Shield mint, I believe, and then that's the yellow. So
you're up.
Okay, I am going to Cartel Spacer and exhaust Sabine.
Play R2.
The Mining Guild TIE Fighter is going to attack, and I'm going to pay 2 and draw 1.
3PO. 7.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to seize.
Greedo.
How dare you? I need a bombing run.
Yes. For real. All right. That's it.
I need the bombing run.
I need Fleet Lieutenants.
I need like General Dodonna.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. We can bring out IG-88 and we'll figure out how he dies. It might actually be worth it. You don't kill him with 1 hit. You don't kill him with 1 attack unless you've got something from your hand. So I think that's what I do here. I think I bring out IG-88. It's a big old flashy distraction.
Base for 1.
Okay.
Look at the top. Leave it.
Okay, so I get damage with... I get some raid damage here. How much of that raid damage do I want to take? All right, Binding Guild TIE Fighter is going to go in for 2. Now, another play, now that I've attacked for 2, another play, I have Force Choke in hand. I could have Force Choked 3PO or Sabine. If I Force Choke Sabine, you draw a card, and 3PO is not a guaranteed hit, right? Mm-hmm. So, like, I managed to save myself a card there. So.
I'm going to send Sabine at your base.
Okay.
All that.
Yeah, so I take 3. All right. Cartel Spacer is going into your base for 3.
I'll draw.
I'm gonna surprise strike IG-88 into your base for 8.
Play red 3.
You don't know what's on top of your deck right now, right? You've drawn with Cassian. You have 1 open. Okay, now the question is, do I remove one of your dudes or do I advance my board? You're at 14. Advance my board. I'm going to advance my board. Now, it's possible you drew the card because you want to know if Greedo is going to kill IG-88, right? Like you knew Greedo can't kill him because you've seen the card. You might be fishing. So I'm going to play Disabling Fang Fighter. There's no attachments to discard right now.
The question right now I'm trying to figure out is, do I 3PO and Greedo into IG-88? The answer is probably yes.
Well, you can Greedo first, right?
I can Greedo first, or I can 3PO first. I think Greedo first is probably better.
Yeah, it's like a 1 in 3 or something. Okay.
Attack. Take a shot. It's a win later.
I am going to seize.
All right, I will attack IG-88. I'll say 3.
Okay.
For a cause I believe in.
Ooh.
And then I will Metal Ceremony.
Oof.
Okay.
Oof, owie. Okay. So this is I'm just gonna call this out, just pretend like you don't know what's going on in my hand.
No, I'm listening.
So I have the resource. I have Ruthless Raider, Force Choke, Mining Guild TIE Fighter, and Shoot First. I'm incentivized to shoot first to blast down red 3 here. But if I do that, the only things I could play are the Force Choke and the Mining Guild TIE Fighter. And then another question is like, does Ruthless Raider get the job done?
Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it.
Like by itself, does Ruthless Raider get the job done? I think I'm gonna resource Ruthless Raider so that way I can play the stuff that's in my hand. All right. We're gonna shoot first the cartel spacer into red 3. Take it out.
Base for 4.
Okay. We're gonna use IG-88 to get the Mining Guild TIE Fighter in there for 2, and we are gonna draw off the TIE Fighter. Okay.
I'm gonna draw.
Um, 3 puts you to 19. All right, I'm gonna send 3 at you.
I will send 2 at you.
Okay.
Actually, no, we'll not do that. I'm gonna play for a cause I believe in.
Okay. So 3. Yeah.
I will discard Greedo, R2, Sabine. I'll leave Fleet Lieutenant on top.
Okay. I'm gonna open fire on Sabine.
Pull Andor.
I'm gonna seize.
Do I still want Fleet Lieutenant? I probably do.
You get to draw him with Cassian anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
So you could attack,
Let's
draw.
attack with Cassian first, yeah. So attack for 4. That was me. And then draw.
Mm-hmm.
And then attack with R2. 2. And look at the top card. Bottom. And then Metal Ceremony.
God.
R2.
So strong.
So decorated. Alright, I'm done. You're 20.
Okay. First things first. I have to Asteroid Sanctuary. We gotta exhaust Andor there, and we're gonna shield, I suppose, the spacer.
Surprise Strike R2. Attack for 6. Look at the top card.
I'll send the Mining Guild TIE Fighter in. I'll pay 2. So I'll attack you for 2.
Play for a cause. 1, 2, frick. 4. Okay. I guess Fighters for Freedom Sabine is lethal in 2 actions. I do get to draw a card. Or I was supposed to draw a card with R2, right? But I can draw a card whenever.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
It doesn't actually matter, but I will draw. So I do 3 damage.
Mm-hmm. Tangy for 3? I don't think I have a way out of this.
Take initiative.
Yeah. I can attack you for 2, and then I can waylay R2. Close.
That was very close.
Close. Whew. It was fun though. At least
was fun.
It was slapping each other back and forth.
You'll love that kind of game. Okay. Boom. Cassian came back.
What did I think I lost to your just card advantage, right?
Compared to other card games, how much do you like Star Wars Unlimited so far? Well,
quite a bit.
It's
quite a bit compared to other card games.
It is certainly our current focus on in life.
It's an extremely good game.
Yeah.
I keep having people. I don't know that I would go as far as to say this, but there was somebody yesterday that I was playing against at the store who was saying that he felt like it was the best single core set of any game that he's played.
I 1,000,000% agree with that. I think it's like beautiful how the design is laid out in the set, as far as the aspect design and how well it's designed for limited. I don't think I've ever seen any other core set for any card game, and we played quite a lot of card games, live up like with this much variety in decks and constructed with this solid of a limited environment.
There's definitely an element of the grass is always greener with some of these factions, where you're like, you get stomped out by like blue villain control, and you're like, man,
that's so broken.
I wish I was doing that. And then you like play against U-wing reinforcement, you're like, no man, I want to be green hero.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
there's like so much cool stuff that everything can do. It's incredible to see.
Yeah.
It's like the best of Magic but good. I say it's like Hearthstone and Destiny combined.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of like the first set of Hearthstone.
Yeah.
The first set of like Legends of Runeterra.
First set of Hearthstone was very good. All right, Grand Inquisitor versus Thrawn, yellow.
All right, who's on which?
I would prefer Grand Inquisitor.
Okay.
I think.
There you go.
Even though I don't feel good about his chances. Let's see what we got here. Best FFG game alongside Netrunner. FFG's made a lot of very, very, very good games.
Yeah, Netrunner wasn't their game originally, right? Like Netrunner was a Richard Garfield joint, but they certainly changed what they changed about Netrunner. They certainly changed for the better, in my opinion.
Also, the Game of Thrones game was great.
Yeah, we're big fans of the Game of Thrones around here. Sorry, I need to go grab Boba Fett's real quick for the duck.
Thank you for that sub, Vincor. Appreciate it. 2 months.
Yeah, Netrunner is like a special exception, right? There was already an acclaimed system that was just like ready for a makeover, and so that's why the FFG version of Netrunner was so good. But there was certainly broken stuff in it, right? Like I think they made plenty of design decisions because they kept having to like go back and they made like a new core set before the license finally expired. Right?
FFG, like they focused on living card games for probably about a decade, I would say, before moving back into TCGs with Star Wars Destiny. And Star Wars Destiny first set, I would not say it was like perfect in any way.
No.
It was
it's
like
fun, it's novel, it's interesting.
There was one deck that was just better than every other deck.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
That's what people played. Okay, so you got the 3D printed Game Genie token organizer I worked on. It has custom lids so I can do TTR logo on the top. Send me a message on Discord.
Yeah. We're just giving stuff away.
Giving stuff away, I'll take it.
In the words of Clay Davis, shit. I'll take anybody's money they're giving it away.
It was the first card game, so I also have a lot of fun for. Yeah, it was one of my first like ones that I really got into as well. I think it was like Lord of the Rings, and then that at the same time.
I really enjoyed how swingy a Game of Thrones was.
Oh yeah,
it was like just brutal back and forth. Like you're kicking the opponent's ass, and then Valar Morghulis, and then just the swing, the back and forth. You end up in like a top decking thing. So main game for a long time. Now we weren't big on the remake.
The second or the third edition, really. It was original CCG, and then it was a living card game, and then it was a living card game again.
Yeah. We had a buddy who was big into it. He was doing a lot of.
He was like top players in the world, I think.
Yeah, he was in a big circuit for a long time there, but then he got busy with work and kids and stuff. So
Imagine having kids and working instead of playing card games.
As work.
As work. Which we don't do, to be clear. Let's be clear about that. I wish I could. But we ain't got no kids, so that definitely helps. These go to Castle Stolic every year. Second edition was what I played. Hundreds of players and amazing. I think I still have all my second edition cards, actually. I think I have everything. Okay, what am I doing? I'm playing Grand Inquisitor. I should have looked at your list, I think.
For Thrawn?
No, for Grand Inquisitor.
Oh.
So I know what I'm doing. I'm in a mulligan, I think.
Okay.
Somebody can only plays Inferno 4, and then the next turn I don't really have anything.
Yeah.
Unless I draw something.
Right.
So I think I'm mulligan that. I'm gonna look through this list though real quick.
Yeah, so
Death Troopers.
I opted to slow. There's lots of early drops. You get the speeder bike, Death Troopers, Ozzel.
Yeah. Okay.
So there are plenty of 2 and 3 drops in the deck. But System Patrol Craft is a card that I think is just particularly well suited for Constructed.
Yeah.
The more I've played with it, it's not innocuous. I mean, it is innocuous, right? Like it's just
the guy.
It's just, but the thing is, it blocks everything in space under like 5 drops.
Yeah.
So
just a little guy.
Plus, you can lightning bolt people with it with Grand Inquisitor. So.
Oh yeah. Okay. Resources. These.
All right. Beginning of the action phase. Thrawn. Okay. He's got initiative. We should probably determine that.
10.
All right. So I had a 17, right?
Yeah.
So initiative for me. We'll start by playing a crafty little smuggler.
Inferno 4. Bottom both of those.
I'll seize.
Might as well blast. And attack for 2.
This man can't help himself.
I mean,
He can't help himself.
2 damage on your base seems good to me.
All right. Action phase. Okay. I'm gonna play Boba Fett.
Just gonna 4-stroke Boba Fett.
I'm gonna attack you for 2.
Same.
I will seize.
Alright, pass.
Okay. I am going to play a Boba Fett.
Okay, I'll attack your base for 2.
I am going to attack you for 2. Well, that's so different, you and I.
Yeah. Death Trooper. The question is like what I would do. Like shoot the shield or Boba Fett. If I shoot the shield, if I shoot Boba Fett, you just send the shield, the crafty smuggler into him, right? So I'll shoot the shield. So at least you have to like do something.
I am going to seize the initiative here, I think. You have the option of security complex.
Yeah, it's really tempting. It's real tempting. I could security complex and then Grand Inquisitor blast it and then attack the crafty smuggler. Or I could just attack your base for 3. I don't think that really gives me much though. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I might need to shield here, so I don't get too far behind. Because you can just take him out with Boba. Alright, I'm gonna shield.
Okay.
And then pass.
Hang on. Gotta decide what to resource. Okay.
What is up, Rumbly?
I think I just send Crafty Smuggler to your base for 2.
Send Inferno 4 into your base for 2.
Boba Fett's going to your base for 3.
I'll attack the crafty smuggler.
I'm gonna Bosk the desk trooper. The desk trooper.
The desk trooper. I will play Ozzel.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm gonna seize.
I will play First Legion Snow Trooper. I'll use the Grand Inquisitor to do 2 damage to First Legion Snow Trooper. I'm going to attack Bosk.
Okay, so I'll take 2.
And then I will pass.
Okay. Action phase. Okay. Boba Fett into Ozzel. Versus Boba Fett into your base. Because if you use Ozzel, Boba Fett's ready. Kind of racing.
Yeah.
You're closer to dead than I am. I was going to bring out Thrawn. Thrawn is an option. I guess Boba Fett into your base for 3.
Ozzel, into your base.
Cards.
3 cards in hand.
I'm going to play a Fire Spray.
Blast. No. Attack your base for 2.
Okay. I'm going to attack you for 5.
Blast Ozzel.
I'm gonna deploy Thrawn.
I will attack your base.
Okay. I'm gonna pass.
I'll bring in the Grand Inquisitor.
I'm gonna pass.
I'm gonna force lightning Thrawn.
Okay.
I pay 5.
Okay. I will seize.
Attack your base. All right.
Okay. Action phase.
Yeah.
Okay. Boba Fett's going to your base for 3.
I die. So fire spray.
It's lightning either the fire spray or
yeah, maybe I needed to lightning the fire spray. Maybe I needed to
get Inquisitor out there.
Do some damage that turn instead. Because I could have played Baze. That doesn't really like put you in danger range, right? Because I would attack with Inquisitor ready Baze. He attacks for 3.
Oh yeah. Well, you could play Baze and then ready him with the Inquisitor's ability. He would attack for 4, then play the Inquisitor, then attack with Baze again.
You can't ready again because his power's too high the second time.
So
if you ready
does
him,
does he say power 3?
Yeah,
Okay.
So once grit stuff has been damaged, it is tainted forever. It's forever tainted. What do I like? Takedown? Making openings?
Making openings good against blue, yellow.
Yeah.
Because it kills Crafty Smuggler and 7th Fleet Defender. So
I didn't like Force Throw, but maybe I might need like Force Throw later. Lightning's good.
Appreciate that follow.
Thank you. The interceptors I had an interceptor in my hand the whole game, didn't do anything. I don't know if you're like playing.
I got space stuff.
You got some space stuff?
Yeah. But it's 7th Fleet Defender, which make it opening is infinitely better against than the interceptor. So
yeah. I'll keep Force Throws in.
I did not see a single double yellow card. I saw a single one. I thought it was a Cantina bouncer, which was like not good.
Bodhi does get make an opening and not interceptor though.
Yeah, it's true.
So there's that. Thank you for that follow. Falco PL.
All right.
You never used Thrawn's ability. Was there just never a good time for it, or never was it advantageous? Never tapped anything?
So, yeah, I was trying to save it in case you played somebody, then Inquisitor did it.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to use it. I drew the Fett's Fire Spray, and I had all 3 Boba Fetts, so I was trying to make sure that Boba Fett stayed alive.
Okay.
Because the Fire Spray would represent so much damage.
I didn't register that you're playing Fire Spray without Leader Boba.
Yeah.
No one's ever done that before.
Right. I mean, so here's the thing. You're playing mono yellow villain. You don't have a whole lot of options.
Yeah, and that's just a really good finisher, even if it doesn't come into play ready.
Yeah, so, it's got an ability. Yeah. It taps people.
Mm-hmm. That works with the Thrawn stuff.
So
Boba Fett unit does tend to stick around for a long time.
Yeah. So that was my goal, was to just keep Boba Fett in play. So if you threatened Fett or whatever, like whatever resources you spent to kill Fett, I would just play another one.
Yeah.
And I felt like that was fine because he usually eats more than one card. So
yeah, I wonder if I hadn't force choked there, that first fet, would I have been in better shape? I didn't have like a great play. I was like play Ozzel or something.
Yeah,
I can't remember what it was.
yeah, it's not particularly sexy.
Yeah. Okay.
Not particularly sexy. I'm gonna keep his hand.
Give me this.
All right, action phase. Sorry, sir. Action phase. Okay.
No troopy.
I'm gonna play Bib Fortuna.
I'll take initiative.
All right. Okay.
Now Power of the Dark Side. L-Bib.
The Bibster. I'll play a Boba Fett.
I'll blast. Oh wait, I don't even have to do that. I'll attack you for 2. I gotta reset health. Okay.
All right. I'll seize.
I'll blast. Attack for 2.
You can get in there.
Do I shield? How aggressive do we be with shield? I think I don't need to do it right now. So I'll pass. You have the initiative. Blast them.
Okay. Okay. I am going to play a cell block guard.
And play 5th Brother.
Boba Fett is going into your base for 3.
I'm gonna force choke Boba.
Yeah. I'm gonna reveal the top card of your deck.
Make an opening.
I'm gonna exhaust the First Legion Snow Trooper.
Take initiative.
All right. Okay. Top card. Okay.
I'll make an opening in the cell block guard.
He's a 1/1.
He's a 1/1.
I'm gonna Cantina Bouncer the 5th Brother. Brother.
I don't want to have to like trade this guy. I think I have to shield him.
I'll go into your base for 1.
Yep. I'll attack the guard.
All C's.
Pass. I think Waylay is actually kind of a beating, like for Grand Inquisitor. Okay.
I have to decide what to play here. Okay. All right. Action phase. Okay. Okay. I have initiative. I'm the leader.
You're the leader.
I have initiative. I'm deploying Thrawn.
Dagger Bracer 2.
We're gonna play Boba Fett.
Fifth brother. Fifth bro.
Cantina Bouncer into the Snow Trooper, I guess. I could have started the turn with that and saved myself a couple damage, but I don't think this game's coming down to like damage on my base. I think you gotta somehow outvalue me.
Yeah. Which I don't know how I possibly do. I'm gonna shield fifth brother.
Alright, well, he's getting waylaid.
God. I quit.
I didn't even get to play the Chimera.
Yeah.
I didn't even get the Chimera. Didn't even get to make its stream debut.
Dude.
This matchup.
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. This matchup feels terrible.
Oh man.
Your guy. This says damage a dude. Okay.
That's all it says.
Your ability says
That's
tap,
all it says.
deal 2 damage to a unit you control.
A friendly unit, yeah. That's it. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Grand Inquisitor, I think, has like a few really, really bad matchups.
Yeah. I don't know. So I would entertain the argument that Grand Inquisitor is currently in the worst spot in the game.
Worse than Jin.
Second
Okay.
second to last.
All right.
Second to last.
All right.
I do think Jin is the worst hero. All right, green, yellow. I'm not tired of playing waylays yet.
Jeez. Okay. Last match. That was pretty quick.
That one was fast. The blink and you miss it match.
All right, green, yellow, Boba. Here we go.
Versus green, yellow, Tarkin.
I gotta advance the tournament. Tomorrow. Oh no, tomorrow we're doing Keyforge. Tomorrow we have Keyforge spoiler.
And we have Keyforge spoilers.
Yeah.
Which is exciting.
Oh, we got it. Absolutely crushed. Big spoilers. Very excited. But Wednesday, I think we're going to get into the loser bracket. Or maybe not yet.
No, we got one more. We got one more.
Okay. It'll be next Sunday that we get into the loser bracket the first time. Start getting decks eliminated out of here.
Please, so I can disassemble some of them.
Yeah. They're going to start dropping. Once we get through, I mean, the first round of loser bracket has how many decks get eliminated?
8.
8, yep, okay.
No, I guess it's 8, right?
It's 8.
Because we had 30. No, we did 32 decks.
Yep.
So yes,
it's 8.
Yeah.
All right. I'm playing a real deck. It's been a while since we played a real deck.
I think
Look, all decks are beautiful, okay?
yeah, I think all decks are beautiful.
All decks are beautiful.
A-dab.
And 17. Me am first. That is not do exclamation mark Star Wars? Exclamation mark Star Wars. Or maybe it's exclamation mark Star War.
It's also in our Discord.
Yeah. Do Star War. Yeah, there you go, there you go. I don't know why I made it that. It's probably not the best name for it. Okay. All these cards are good against you, probably.
I'm gonna mulligan in lieu. Like, it's possible that hand was a stone cold keep, but I'm gonna mulligan in favor of something slightly more aggressive. It's possible that mulliganing that hand was absolutely insane. I'm willing to entertain that thought.
Resourcing is hard sometimes.
That was part of the reason why I mulliganed that hand, because it was too hard to know what card I was supposed to get rid of.
Yeah.
Definitely should have kept the first hand. Okay.
I mean, I feel like if the resource decision is too difficult, then maybe that means it's a good hand.
Yeah.
Maybe. And it's on you to not mess it up at that point.
I'm just going to seize.
Okay.
I didn't ready my stuff because I didn't have anything.
You got nothing. You didn't even cheat.
Okay. I'm going to play a super laser tag.
Tiger Base for 2.
I'm going to seize.
Play a Star Viper. And pass.
Super laser tech's going to attack the crafty smuggler. Become a resource.
Base 2.
I'll play a seasoned shore trooper.
Base 3.
I'm gonna I'm gonna use Tarkin to buff the shore trooper.
I'm gonna waylay the trooper. I'll ready one.
Yeah, I'll replay the shore trooper.
I'll play a spacer.
Okay, I'm gonna deploy Tarkin.
I'll take initiative.
Tarkin is gonna fight the crafty smuggler and buff the seasoned shore trooper. Okay.
Boy, Boba.
Snow Trooper Lieutenant to have the Shore Trooper fight Boba.
For 6. Oh, it's
7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. I'll ECL into Tarkin.
Okay.
For 5. Yeah.
We'll play the Emperor's Royal Guard.
Take her for 3.
I'll seize.
Take her for 2. Then pass.
I'm gonna Vader.
Holy shit. God.
I'm gonna show you Waylay with the ISB agent, and I'll do a damage to the Star Viper. And then Vader's gonna take out the Steadfast.
Holy shit. I'm gonna play Fire Spray.
I'm gonna go into your base for 3.
Okay, 12.
3 of those in your last round. I love the ISB
22.
agent. ISB agent is one of my favorite cards.
I'll attack a TIE Fighter. Already a resource.
I'm gonna attack you for 2.
I'll attack you for 5.
I will seize.
Attack you for 2, 3. Play Greedo. I'm done. Is yellow wing attire or is it just me? Yellow's pretty good. Yellow's pretty good. It's like very solid. Works with almost everything.
Also, most of the decks were yellow tonight.
They just happen to be yellow tonight, yeah.
Yeah. I think I have to Waylay the Fire Spray here. You don't understand why taking initiative is so confusing. It's a fairly confusing concept.
Think of it as passing. Like, because it is passing. It does count as passing. I'll Bosk the guard. And ready resource. Because getting the first action every turn, or the next turn, is extremely good, extremely powerful, and sometimes the most important thing you can do on your turn.
Snowtrooper into Bosk.
It's like, it would be so sick. It'd be so cool. It would be so cool. I'm gonna attack your base for 3, I think. You're getting danger close, so.
Vader into your base for 5.
Base 5 or 3.
Kill the cartel spacer.
Defender.
Buff the agent.
Take a niche.
Agent into Greedo.
Take a shot. Okay.
Then I'll play the Royal Guard. Yep.
If you play a character card, is it immediately vulnerable to dying, as in it doesn't need to be tapped to be? That's correct, yes.
Yeah, oh yeah. If it's on the board, you can attack it. The only thing that interferes with that is a keyword called Sentinel. So it's not like Magic where I'm like attacking Justin and he's deciding with people to block with, or Lorcana. You can only challenge exhausted characters in Lorcana. In this game, everybody's fair game. So
yeah, that ground arena is a wash. I'm done with it. Actually, I am going to resource this.
I have to go to 9 resources, but depending on exactly what happens, like my whole hand was good.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Die to surprise strike if you got it.
I don't have it.
Okay.
I will attack you for 3 though.
Okay.
And gain 2.
I'm going to play a Gladiator Star Destroyer, and it's going to gain Sentinel.
Okay. Play the fire spray.
Going to waylay the fire spray.
I'll attack the Sentinel.
Okay.
Till the end of turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to seize.
Yeah. Okay. I'll pass.
Overwhelming barrage. And blast him out of the sky.
Spray.
I'm going to strike true the spray.
Defender.
7, 12. Attack you for 7.
Take initiative.
Attack you for 5. Buff the Royal Guard. Attack for 4.
Yep.
Attack for 2.
Yep. Yep.
Alive at 1.
Jeez.
All the HP I need.
Yeah, I don't know. You just kind of had it, I guess.
Yeah.
You just kind of had the stuff.
Yeah, so the previous turn, I was looking at the Gladiator. So the Gladiator is a recent inclusion.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, because it, like, your guys in Tarkin have a tendency to get big. It's a huge space thing in general, right?
Yeah. That seems pretty good to contest. I did not expect the Strike True, that's for sure. All right. Traders is coming in.
Strike True, I think, is good in Tarkin because your guys are big. Once again, your guys have a tendency to get big, get bigger. So, Eyeball and Gladiator, yeah. Me and somebody else were talking about how Gladiator is like close. It's like close to playable. And that game right there, I think, was a pretty good indicator. I was like on my back foot a good chunk of that game. It was mostly due to space.
All right. If you win, then we get a good clickbait title. Tarkin Boba Buster. Have we found
Green, yellow Boba Fett lost to who?
To what?
To who? I'm not gonna sideboard. We'll see. It's possible. So I've got a Devastator in the sideboard. Like, that feels pretty good in this matchup because it's just like ace is something, and then you can't get through space. I was also considering these Relentlesses because, like, when we're in the point of the game where like we were last time, any event that you have is devastating to me.
That's true, yeah.
And so if I just drop that bad boy and then let you have to worry about it, then you need 2.
Why doesn't the bigger Boba simply eat the smaller Boba? Yeah, things are kind of rising in price. Just wait till like the second reprint at this point.
I think the second set is your best chance to jump in. You can pick up commons and uncommons relatively cheap right now, right? The Sabine Green is probably the cheapest deck, but you still have like $40 play sets of multiples of cards in that deck. So.
I'm sure around the time that set 2 comes out, if not before that, the set 1 will be printed enough to be bought.
So the first set reprint probably isn't going to hit until holidays, is what they said.
Okay,
so
but
you're talking
holidays,
like,
Christmas.
Holidays is Christmas, yeah. So
because holidays can mean a lot of things.
Yeah, it could mean a lot of things, but they specifically said Christmas.
They specifically said Christmas.
They specified end of the year. Well, you already have the third set out by then. By the time the first set reprints hit. So, but the upset, the power balance is going to get upset.
Yeah, so the cards that
once the second set comes
are big
out
right now might not necessarily be the big money cards later.
So there's probably some cards that are going to go down in value, and probably some cards that are going to go up in value from this set. So, like any card that's like $1 right now, I would just buy a playset of just to speculate because you have no idea what's going to happen in the next set.
Yeah.
Worst case, you're out $3. Best case, you make like 60, right?
I'm gonna mulligan this hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan mine. I was worried about the low number of drops in here. I missed the 2-drop that game.
Yeah, and you still won.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably part of why you're on the back foot most of it.
Yeah. I was worried about the number of low drops that I had in this deck. It seems to be kind of panning out, but the mid game was like pretty good. Like worked a lot better than it had in the past. Definitely. With this Tarkin deck. Yeah. So. The power, like the value power.
I feel like I was winning until the Vader put 3 units on the board.
Yeah, right.
So
yeah, I was like, there's all my early drops.
Yeah. Thanks for that follow.
Appreciate that. Okay. Extremely interesting hand. Okay.
I also didn't get to ramp that game.
Yeah, ramping is I was like ahead a resource each time. I guess you are gone. And then I guess you. No, can't be you. Can't be you. You're going first?
Yeah.
Can't be you. Gotta be you. It's gotta be.
Thank you for that, Prime. Cosmic Gentleman. Appreciate it.
All right. I'm going to play an ISB agent. I'm going to show you Asteroid Sanctuary. I'm going to do a damage to the Cartel Spacer.
Okay. I'll take initiative.
I'm going to buff the ISB agent. And it is the next turn.
It is now time for the next turn.
What's up, Rover? Making noises over here.
Well, take a base for 2.
Yeah. Tarkin's gonna buff the ISB agent. I'm actually fine if you waylay him, right? Like you can waylay him. Okay, yeah, okay. see if I care.
I'm doing it.
I'll play a seasoned shore trooper.
Okay, I'll take initiative.
Okay.
Did I? What do I want to do? I want to do. Oh, boy.
Guess it's this. No, I need. You have a very important job to do later on. I guess it's this.
I'm gonna resupply.
Okay. I'm going to play a super laser tech.
Fully fat.
I'm gonna play ISB agent. I'm gonna show you strike true. I'm gonna damage my super laser tech.
I'm gonna shoot first Boba there.
I'm gonna buff the ISB agent.
Tank a base for 2.
Steadfast is so bad for me.
What noise? What's the noise? I'll take initiative.
I have to decide if I want to jam Tarkin into Boba Fett just to get some damage on him. I think that's actually the correct play. So okay. Tarkin's going to go into Boba Fett. Buff there. Maybe it's not. I don't know. It's like he's not dying. He's not dying from 7 right now with what I got. I'll tell you that. Right.
Not the instant Boba kill his last game, because that was devastating.
Yeah, that may have won me the game, right?
Yeah, that was ridiculous. All right, I'm doing the thing.
All right. Steadfast is going to
Tarkin. And buffing himself.
Sure.
So Tarkin had 4 damage on him.
Yeah.
So you take 4?
Yeah. Okay. Snowtrooper Lieutenant ISB agent's taking out Boba Fett.
Okay. I do. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
You do not.
I do not do that.
You do not. You don't.
Base 2.
All right, we're gonna strike true. ISB agent's gonna take down the Steadfast Battalion. Well, it's gonna do 3 damage.
To it. Okay.
3 damage to the Steadfast Battalion.
Take initiative.
Yeah. Next turn. This ISB agent has done so much work.
Yeah. Yeah. All spacer and exhausted.
I'm gonna play 0 value Vader. See if I care.
It's definitely not 0 value.
0 value. There's not any value to be had from this Vader.
If Vader did not say ambush, he would still be a good card. Maybe not as good, but he'd be still pretty good.
Ooh, tough call here. I kind of like this multiple unit plan that I did last time. So we got an ISB agent and a Snowtrooper Lieutenant. So the Snowtrooper Lieutenant is going to have this Snowtrooper attack for 4. We'll play this ISB agent, and I'm going to show you Surprise Strike, and I guess I'll damage there. We'll get around to killing that sooner or later.
Okay. I'll play Boba Fett.
I'll seize.
Take a base for 2.
All right. Next turn.
Yeah.
Don't think I resource anything here. I've forced Boba Fett to respond to me? Fett can't kill Vader as is. Overwhelming barrage is the only thing I'm like super concerned about. I'll have the Snowtrooper Lieutenant attack Boba Fett with Surprise Strike.
Play Fire Spray.
Okay. 2 open. I'm going to play Colonel Yularen and I'll gain 1.
I'll exhaust the ISB agent.
I'm going to play a Seasoned Shore Trooper and I'll gain 1.
Attack for
5. Tarkin is going to buff Vader? Question mark?
Attack for 2.
Vader's going to hit you for 6.
Attack for 2.
Now the question is, do I want to seize or do I want to get 3 damage in? Do I currently have lethal? Snowtrooper attack 3 puts you 12 away, Vader's 6 of it. I think I have to get this damage in, so I'll attack you for 2.
Take initiative.
Attack you for 1.
Next I'll follow. Okay.
Okay. Well, it's possible I should have buffed like this ISB agent instead of Vader. But if you overwhelming barrage, this can't kill Vader now. So I'm gonna resource nothing.
We'll Bosk into you, Lauren. And all Boba.
All right, seasoned store troopers going into you for 4.
Waylay Vader. I'll do 2 damage there. He die.
I guess I'll play Vader.
Okay. No, I don't care. I don't mind cutting that.
Okay, so a TIE Fighter, a Snow Trooper. I'll do 3 to you.
Attack you for 2.
Take 2. Oh, and Vader kills Bosk also.
Yeah, Vader kills Bosk.
7 doesn't kill me, so I seize.
7. Alright, next. Oh, I play Greedo.
Okay. I attack with Vader.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo!
That mid game went horrible for me. Just horrible. It was looking good, and then after I killed Thrawn, right? And then
Tarkin, yeah.
I guess well, Boba Fett got wiped out again.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have buffed Boba with the steadfasts +2/+2.
Yeah.
Would he still killed?
Well, he would still die at the end of the turn, right?
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he would have gotten an attack in.
That's true.
So.
And that, I mean, I was at 27
Yeah.
there, right? Like,
Yeah.
so.
I don't know, I'm more inclined to get the damage in with the battalion, especially when it's trampling for that much. But I mean, I knew rocket surprise strikes, like that's what I lost to last time, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Boba Fett getting killed. So you can call pilot error if you want, but Tarkin is defeated. Boba Green.
Boba Green,
the Boba Buster. It wasn't close at all.
I mean, that second game was.
They were both. Very
I mean,
close.
I was like
you were one action from dead. Right?
Yeah, I was one action from dead, right?
Yep.
Like
Boba Green goes to the loser's bracket, just like that.
To wreak havoc there, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably.
I think it's gonna.
Probably.
Yeah.
What's the matchup again? It doesn't have. It doesn't have a matchup yet. It'll be the loser of Iden versus Palp. Iden Red versus Palpatine Blue. I mean, those are decks that beat Boba Fett. So,
It'd be really funny if Boba Green.
Iden Red versus Palpatine Blue might be the entire stream.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing about some of the decks in this game. If you hatched yesterday from your clone cocoon,
somehow,
you come falling out of a vat, and you're like, I know how to play Star Wars Unlimited, but I don't know any of the cards in the game. Then I think Boba Fett Green is a deck that trashes you because you have no idea what it's capable of. But once you know the trick of it, then it's not a problem, right?
Yeah. I mean, once you get through that 5 resource turn, the Boba Fett later turn, if you can deal with their stuff after that, like you might be in a bad position after that turn.
Yeah, if you can answer Fett and whatever they ECL'd, then your win chances against Boba Fett
because like the rest of their
skyrocket.
game is not as good. They don't have like the top end that you do. They have a bunch of events that interact with you. They can slow you down. They've probably gotten a bunch of damage in your base at that point.
Yeah,
but
I mean, both games you played
I never
something.
did get to play a Vader though. You know, like I never saw my Vaders.
Yeah,
I think I had to resource 1 that game early because it was the first opening hand. So
I had a backup Vader, so I was anticipating you answering Vader.
I felt good about the Waylay Vader play because I felt like it gave me
the
chance to win that game. So it was, and it killed a guy with Bosk. It was pretty strong, but it wasn't enough. Okay, that's the stream. Like I said, we'll be back on Wednesday for more Star Wars. Tomorrow is Keyforge. Tomorrow we have Keyforge spoilers. Wednesday, Iden Red versus Palpatine Blue is the next match. And then Han Red versus IG-88 Red. Which that should be probably pretty fast.
IG-88 Red. Han Red,
I wanted to do some goofy stuff, so I was like, let's try Mono Red IG-88. We'll try like the Trade 2 event in there.
Yeah.
Just to see.
Yeah.
What if the opponent takes initiative and you have like...
Does the Raid 2, does that event happen for the... Like... So that's such a weird event, right? Because you have to spend... I guess it's aggressively costed.
It's 3,
Yeah. I don't know.
And it gives you against Raid 2.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. I don't know. Aggression's good.
Aggression is an incredible card.
I could play Saw in there. That's probably fine.
Saw's fine. He's a 4-drop.
Yeah,
right?
he's a 4-drop.
He's I think he's totally fine.
I'll slap Saw in there. All right, we'll see that on Wednesday. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, appreciate everybody hanging around.
This was a good stream. Those were fun games.
Yeah, those were extremely interactive.
They were all very close and interactive.
Yeah,
which
as
is
long
why
as
this game is good. Really.
Which is why we discount. As long as we discount the Grand Inquisitor games.
I mean, I don't really feel like I played those games.
Yeah. I don't know. I felt the same way when I tried out Inquisitor a couple weeks back. I was
Sometimes
like,
you don't get to play.
What are you supposed to do with this character?
Yeah. It's pretty bad. It's rough. All right, thanks for watching.
Appreciate everybody.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.